Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Um, Today I want to finish up my thought about when I was talking about ability, not inability. It's one of my previous posts. If you haven't watched it, please go back and watch it. What I was talking about is when you tell somebody they're not able to do something because you don't believe they can do it, that's gonna do something to their mind, okay? And that also goes back to my post this morning about encouragement. Instead of putting somebody down, we should try to encourage them to be able to do as much as they can, because people with disabilities are limited as it is, okay? And we don't need any more limitations than we already have, okay? That means for your mind, your physical being, and your mental health, okay? And when you're saying this person can't do, we don't believe this person can do this, you do not know what a person can do unless you let them try. Because all you're doing when you say that is taking their ability away from them. Especially the ones that have mouths and they can talk. Okay? Now, I've told you the difference between should and should not be talked for. The only one should ever be talked for is those who cannot talk for themselves. Okay? Because when you talk for somebody and they can't make their own decisions, like I've said before, you don't know how they feel. You could put them on the wrong medication and it could make them sick. Okay? It's like being on a special diet. If there's a reason they put them on diets, because there's a lot of people that like to eat foods that they want to eat knowing they can't eat them because they might have stomach issues. It could turn into water in the body. I can understand that. But at the same time, you learn from your mistakes. Okay? Now, half of this I've already said. But I just wanted, like I said before, I do so many videos, I'm going to bring some of the stuff back up that I've mentioned before. Because I do it for my new subscribers and to refresh my old subscribers. Because we are people too. We have rights and we have choices and we have wants and we have needs like anybody else. And we get frustrated when we're not getting the things that we choose to do with our own lives. And not only does it hurt you, it hurts the friends that they are with. I've mentioned my former fiance many a times. She didn't get hurt because they told her what they wanted her to know, and she fell for it. I'm the one that got hurt. And you can try to tell me, oh, that's wrong, all you want. But I was there. I went through it. I seen it. And I know what they did behind my back. Nobody should be doing that. Just because we don't wheelchairs, just because we don't have the same abilities that you do, doesn't give you the right to intentionally ruin somebody's lives. Especially the people that have known each other for over 30 years. I've said all this before, and I will keep repeating it until things change around agencies that think they have the right to mess with people's mindset. It's wrong, and it will always be wrong, no matter how many people think they work with people with disabilities so they know the person. No, you don't. No, you don't. Yeah, you may after you manipulate them enough, but that's all it is manipulation. But that's what I wanted to talk about today. And please remember to like and subscribe. I know not everybody's going to agree with everything I say. But the only reason that is because you've never been through it, apparently. And you don't know how it feels. Okay? If you don't know me, you know I speak my mind. I don't hold anything back. And neither should anybody else with a disability. Because if you do, they're getting everything they want. It's called control. Now, there's a lot of good helpers out there. But there's a lot of caretakers that like to control. Because they think they have the right. Because all they do is bring up laws. Knowing if the laws will turn the other way, they won't like it. Thank you very much, and I appreciate y'all for watching. And we'll probably see you tomorrow. If I don't see you tonight, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your Saturday.